Obviously, didn't come down here to tie a football game, but that's what happened. It's disappointing in regards to just too many critical mistakes that led to that tie. Give Dallas credit; they did a great job offensively, moving the ball down the field. But there's a lot of things that we all have to clean up, starting with myself. I mean, we're trying to be aggressive at the end of the half, and that really bit us in the butt.
What happened there at the end where you guys almost ran out of time?
Well, yeah, that just goes to the level of detail where we're not where we need to be. There's 28 seconds left. We call a play to take a shot to the end zone. They played cover two. We end up checking the ball down, so we have an on-the-ball call to send everybody to the end zone. And we knew that we used the term ozone, saying that it's got to go out of bounds or end zone, obviously with time remaining. And just the operation was just way too slow. Like, I don't know if our guys didn't know we were in 2 minutes or what, but ultimately the communication's got to get better. Myself to Jordan to the huddle, and that's the bottom line.
You're saying it should have gone out of bounds or end zone on the check down to Wilson?
No,
or the
next play. The next play.
1 second left. Is there any thought there of taking a shot to the end zone?
No, not in that situation. We tried to on that last play.
So on the one to Golden out there, couldn't he have come up and just spiked it?
Which one?
So the 3-yard loss to Golden, where he threw out, I think there was.
Yeah, is that when we popped the timeout?
Oh, you did pop, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you spike it, then don't you?
Yeah, but then you lose it down, and now you're 3rd and long, and I mean the closer you get, the longer the yardage situation is, the harder it is to convert. So, yeah, it's just obviously the play calls sucked. They weren't good enough.
So the throw to Wilson that lost a yard, that's the one you wanted him to take a shot to the end zone?
No, we called a shot play. They played it based on how they played the play before, where the corner came flying up. We were trying to present the same look and throw a ball by him. And they played cover two, and it was gloved. It was covered.
What do you make of your special teams right now, the past couple of weeks?
Well, there's been some critical errors that have obviously really hurt us.
How do you get those fixed?
Well, you got to go back and you got to practice and you got to do a better job. We got to do a better job in practice. That's disappointing, obviously, 2 weeks in a row where you have a kick blocked. So I thought we did a lot of good things throughout the course of the week to try to correct the problem. Obviously, it wasn't enough.
It's a different overtime format, obviously. It backfired on the Giants doing what you did today. Did you because they each had 2 possessions and the Giants scored on the 3rd possession. I mean, the Cowboys scored on the 3rd possession against the Giants. Will this always be your strategy in overtime?
I'm not going to get into what our strategy is going to be.
How tough is it at the end, given it's 10 minutes, you're getting the ball last two? You don't want to go too fast in case it ends in field goal and they get that last possession.
Say that again?
In terms of management, how tough is it at the end in terms of you don't want to go too fast in case it ends in a field goal and they get the final possession, but you want to go quick enough to give yourself the best?
Yeah, that's always a fine line that you're battling. Certainly if I'd have known it ended like that, it would have gone faster. So hindsight's 20/20.
Is that on Jordan? Does he have to get everybody up there?
No, it's on everybody. It's on all of us. It's not just on one individual. It's everybody. It's starting with myself. So we got to do a better job coaching what we need to get done, and then our players we all collectively got to do a better job there. And I don't know, it just wasn't good enough.
I understand it's the NFL and you're going to make mistakes, but you and Goody have said we're still the youngest team, but these guys are experienced even though they're young. Is it disappointing to see, some of these small mistakes that you think are avoidable still happening in year 3 of this team?
Yeah, I mean, every year is a different situation. You got a lot of new players out there, so it's never the same. So I think anytime mistakes happen, it's disappointing, whether it's year 3 with your group of guys or you got a rookie in there. It really doesn't matter at the end of the day because nobody cares. Bottom line is you got to get it right.
Did you ever think of going for a 2 at some point to try to get back the extra point?
It was discussed. It was definitely discussed. It just where we were, we kept the way the game was flowing. It seemed like there was a lot of times where, there were a couple situations where we had to kick the PAT to go up 4 points. So, it's just like, do you go for 2 there and chase points? I mean, you could.
What do you think about your performance defensively? Do you credit how they played offensively?
Absolutely. You always credit your opponent. Like, I thought they did a good job. Dak has been playing at a high level. We knew this was going to be a tough place to play. It always is. They got good players over there. I think Williams is a stud of a running back. They battled. I got to go back and take a look at everything to give you a better assessment, but give them a lot of credit.
They got nothing for like the first 25 minutes. Did they change anything? Did they adapt or adjust anything in the second half to do what they did offensively?
Again, I'm one of the challenges I would say is like when you're so immersed in your calling plays, you're trying to manage and navigate through that. So like I'll have a better answer for you tomorrow in regards to what it is they changed. I don't think they really changed a whole lot. I mean, it's just they made some big plays. They executed. We missed a lot of tackles, and we got to find a way somehow, some way to generate some takeaways.
Obviously with Micah, what did you think of how he handled himself? I mean, the sack there in overtime was pretty big.
Yeah, Mike has been outstanding. He's been pretty consistent. I mean, he's been consistent on a daily basis and just comes to work. He's got a good attitude. We're lucky to have him.
More, please. With everything that went wrong at the end of the first half, just how'd you feel about Jordan and the offense and the way they played?
Well, we talked about it at halftime. Obviously, it's an extremely deflating situation, and it was just, the key to this game, as in life, in my opinion, is you got to have resiliency, and you got to be resilient. You got to, as deflating as it is, you got to find a way to overcome that. I thought our guys battled back from it, but obviously just didn't do enough to get the win.
After the false start, at the end of the second quarter, right before the half, I think it was first and 15 at about 21 seconds. What did you think you could get done there?
Well, we called a chunk play. They played cover 2. I thought the protection held up pretty good. When you get a couple hitches, that's all you can really expect. It's either check the ball down or if you get engulfed, just take the sack. And but I thought Jordan did an outstanding job throughout the course of the game. Obviously, if I could go back in time, I wouldn't have called that play. It's not a great play for the coverage that they played. I mean, credit to them.
The guy came in almost unblocked off the side, stripped.
On the strip sack? Okay. Well, then I misread it, obviously. I mean, my eyes in real time, my eyes are down on the defense. I'm not watching what's going on in the pocket. It's looking at the defense, looking at the coverage, trying to dissect and predict where, based on coverage, where the ball should go. So, obviously, didn't see it the right way.
You thought you could get a field goal out of that?
Yeah, we were trying to be aggressive, and it backfired, and it killed us.